Yeah, much better day to day, obviously. The results, obviously, much better, but just executed at a better level. You know, you even saw it early in the game today. I mean, Zayner was as dialed in as it gets there in that first game, and we needed that because you could even feel the dugout. Like we go first and third in the first and kind of jam job F4, don't end up scoring in the first, and you could feel kind of some tightness in the dugout. You could feel like oh man, we got to do this, we got to do this. And luckily, he was dialed in. It was just 0 after 0. And then when Luke Vaughn finally hit the homer, he kind of let the boys see the ball go through the net, you know, and they felt like they loosened up a little bit and started running off really good at bats. And we went from like no quality at bats at the beginning of the game to pretty elite as it went on. And then had the young pup in the second one. Upchurch did a great job in his first start, and hitters were great. So much better day today. I was just really proud of the bounce back. They didn't surprise me. It's what I thought they would do. But good to see them respond. I knew when we showed up to the yard there, but it was in a good headspace. I didn't feel like there was any panic. They were ready to go, and man, good day of baseball today.
Zane, your fastball velocity was up a little bit early on. Was that just an adrenaline thing, or did you add a little bit of velocity in the offseason?
I mean, my velo's been up recently. Like, it was up in the fall. It was up beginning of the spring. So, I mean, I expected it, I guess.
Coach, Zane and Miles were both awesome in their first starts this year. What did you take away from the performance and maybe that their moxie with the series in the lines?
Yeah, I just think, just executed pitches. I mean, both, like you said, Zayner was up to 95, 96 today. Miles is a mid-90s heater as a freshman. But what makes all those playoffs, both of them have elite changeups. And I think that's why, Miles executing the right changeup, just doing some advanced stuff for a young freshman pitcher makes that heater play up even more. I thought Zane did a great job of that. If you start cheating to the heater, he's going to cross count you with the changeup, and I thought that made everything play up. But they all attacked, man. Those guys, they didn't put guys on for free. A lot of punch outs. Just a lot of weak contact, you know. And fortunately today, weak contact turned into some outs. You know, some lighter contact jump started some innings for Washington State yesterday, and credit them for cashing in when that did happen. But man, those guys were huge today. Everything's about starting pitching, man. When those guys go out and throw the ball the way they do, it gives our offense a chance to get off the mat and get going. So those guys are both great today.
And everyone besides Miles and Judge Shirado were right-handers today. Everyone but them were left-handers today. Was that a strategy, or was that just a coincidence?
No, we just had some guys we wanted to get in there, some guys that kind of we thought earned the right to get in there. And, you know, Heiberger was built up, and so we wanted to kind of let him run a little bit. And knowing we had a doubleheader, you had no idea, especially the young freshman, the second one. You know, Miles comes out, it's amped up, and throws 35 pitches in the first. You might have to use the heavy bullpen. So we wanted to see how much Matty could shorten that first game for us. Did a great job in that spot there. But it's good option to have, man. Steck Messers kind of showed you, obviously, three pretty efficient hitters there at the end. That's going to be a weapon for us out of the pen. Just poise, moxie, old guys played a lot of college baseball. So, not really a strategy per se, just kind of worked out that way, and really happy with the way the guys threw the baseball.
Zane, we talked 2 days ago, and you talked about how you felt like Miles was ready for this role.
Yep.
And he goes out there and it's just lights out in this performance. What do you see out of him?
A good fastball, a good changeup, a really good curveball. I knew he was going to have a good outing today. I told him in the locker room before, I was like, dude, just go throw strikes, you'll be good. And that's what he did. So,
saying it's your third year here, how are you different now than you were when you first got to campus?
Well, I throw a lot harder now, a lot more consistent. I throw a slider now, which is new this year. But I think just even between this year and last year, just a way different mindset. Last year, I think I felt the pressure a little bit, and I tried to be like just perfect all the time. And we looked back, I was like one of the least efficient pitchers. I probably threw the most shadow zone balls you've ever seen out of any pitcher. So I told JJ this week, like, if they hit it, they hit it. But, like, I'm not going out there trying to spot up a fastball away. Like, I'm going out there and just throwing my fastball at them. And if they hit it, they hit it. So that's been a big mindset difference for me.
Brady, we were told you're going to play a bunch in the field this year. I asked, what was it like going from right field to catcher in the span of under an hour?
Yeah. No, it just makes you feel like a kid. It's something we all probably did when we were younger, so it's still the same game, so you just kind of move around a little bit.
I used to do that back in the day.
Yeah.
Brady, Zane, how'd you like the new threads today?
They're sweet now. I love them. This is up my alley. So I
Thank
don't know.
goodness we wanted him there to put these things on the shelf.
Yeah.
As long as we keep winning, and then
Yeah.
we'll keep winning.
Exactly. No, I love them. They're awesome.
I guess a question for both of you guys. Coach talked about how he needed to see the response, and he thought he knew what the response was going to look like, and I imagine this is what he was referring to when he said that. What was, I guess, the conversations like at the clubhouse, I guess, over the last 24 hours entering this game after Friday?
Yeah, I mean, this is especially just from the offensive side. I'll speak for that. Like, it's an older group. Like, you lose. Like, we got 54 more games. Like, there's a lot of game in front of us. So just kind of put it aside and keep going. Like, it's just a mindset thing. More like you're gonna lose. It's gonna happen. It sucks, but it's just how you bounce back. So.
Yep. Nah, nobody was worried. I was saying in the locker room yesterday, like, I know not all fans understand, but it's baseball. Like, that's just how it goes. You don't win every game in baseball. They played really good yesterday. I told them the good thing about baseball is we can go and lose 8-4 yesterday, and we can come out today and beat them 15-0. Like, it's a different day today.
Coach, how do you think they responded to adversity today?
Yeah, great. I mean, it's what you want to see. Like Brady said, it's an older group, and the coolest part of today, Bryce Fowler goes sliding in and kind of tweaks his thumb a little bit in the first, and we're in week 1 of the season, right? Like most guys are like, I don't want to chance it. Let me be smart. That guy goes in there, gets it taped up, and it's like, comes up to me with his shirt untucked. He's like, I can go. I'm like, no, you can't. He's like, yeah, I can. But it just tells you, like, they're just tough. It's just a tough group of dudes that have been around the block, and it's such a perfect blend of veterans like these two, and then young players like the Eric Hineses and the Miles Upchurch and the Luke Smyers and the Joe Chirotto and Caleb Barnett and Evan Taylor. Just a lot of dudes, man. It's like the blend that you want as a coach of veteran leadership and talented young players that are going to blossom up underneath that. And, they did exactly what I thought. I thought we were still a little bit tight in the first, particularly after the first inning when we left at first and third, having one out. I thought we were a little bit tight. And then Luke Vaughn, after just as bad of a game as he could have had yesterday, strikes out in his first at bat again today. That's what toughness looks like, is he shows back up, hits a 2-run pump, and it was kind of off to the races after that. So proud of the way they showed up, proud of the toughness, and I don't want to say it was surprising because it's not, but very happy with the way they showed up today.
Coach, Andrew Purdy played today, started at first. Maybe that one of the more talked about freshmen over the offseason. Where does he have him for your guys?
Yeah, Purdy just slams, man. That kid can really hit. And he is confident, like on the border of arrogant, but in the best way possible. And you have to have that as a player. Like, I've never coached a good player that was like unsure if they were good. Like, these two dudes are uber confident. Like, that's, to me, you talk about the difference in him. Like, last year was like, I hope this goes well. This year, like, he steps on the mound, it's like, I got it, let's go, right? That's the difference. And for a young freshman, that's hard. Like, most of those guys don't have that. Purdy does. Like, Purdy led our team in hitting this fall. We had Purdy, we had him do a position change. We moved him from third over to first. And, man, he's worked his tail off to get better at that. He ran kind of with our first team basically all preseason, a lot of DH spots. It's just a veteran hitter, man. Like, even his takes, he never looks sped up. He never looks off time. Like, you can get him. Like, every guy's got holes. Everybody's got ways you can attack him. But, man, he never looks out of sorts. And he works at his craft. The kid can really hit. He's going to be a special one for us. And so thought it was a good matchup to get a few more lefties in against their guy here in Game 2 today. So toss the ball, see what he did with that. A great day.
Time for a couple more.
Brady, I want to ask you about Zane. With you catch him in practice, you hit against him in practice. What is that like, and what kind of teammate is he?
I mean, start off a teammate, like, great teammate. It's like top to bottom, played with a lot of different players, like, just quiet confidence. Like, he's not, I would say, like, he's going to get on to somebody when it needs to get on, but for the most part, he's a lead by example. Like, it's good for Miles Upchurch to see Zane Adams come in and day out and not be late, be on time, just little things like that. And just, it makes Miles more comfortable to be like, hey, Zane, you can go and ask him a question. Like, how do you grip your slider, this and that. It just creates a better culture for younger guys like Joe Chirotto, a guy that from Illinois probably didn't play as high-level high school baseball like Zane and I did, just from bigger baseball states. But like just to see a guy like that come from a kind of a smaller baseball community and seeing Zane Adams, that just builds a better culture. Like those guys are going to get better faster because of guys like him. So
And then when you have to face him, what is that?
elite. Like I've faced a lot of good lefties, and he's in the top 5 for sure. Like for me, left on left, you put him in the Hagen Smith, I don't know who else, Hunter Holland. Like you put him in those for me. It's just a tough at bat. Like it's 4 pitches for a strike. That's the difference. Like I face guys with good stuff, but sometimes that good stuff's not in the strike zone. So that's the difference. Like it's 4 pitches for a strike. That's tough for any lefty or right-handed hitter. So.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.